Yo, Bunbury. Transform. It's Frank6230. Motherfuckers.
Yo, the warmth, the intimacy and companionship which came flooding to us both at the first meeting was always undermined by something deeper, which we did not care for at first to share with one another. It was a curious wariness that we each felt for the other person with whom he had to share his whole life. I had to share my whole life. I had to open myself in a different way to the whole world, to see me, to understand me. Those first days were spent in a kind of frivolous skimming over the surface of deeper things that had risen in each of us during a long period of isolation. I remember spending many of those first nights as we tried to sleep, speculating about what kind of man John was, the intensity of mind and the heart, solitary, confined, and had wrought in me, had filled me with the questions: how much had I really changed? What is possible to be open with a man and reach that type of brotherhood that is, I suppose, the hallmark of all those who have known suffering? I had to share my whole life. I had to open myself in a different way to the whole world, to see me, to understand me. I felt a desperate need to be honest, always acknowledging myself to that, whatever I had felt in isolation that is excusable and everything should be understandable, which we'd only really know by being open about the experience and the meaning we had drawn from it. And I lay in darkness, looking up at the high ceiling and remembering a small cell. I had dreaded ever being put in a cell with someone else with whom I would have to live a kind of a half-life, afraid of exposing myself, afraid of him seeing the hurt, the pain that he had preoccupied me in isolation. Imagined that my new friend would be thinking all the same. I had to share my whole life. I had to open myself in a different way for the whole world to see me, to understand me. All men are but teeth in a comb, in an old Arabic saying. That's the way it was with us. Both of us had gone through experiences that opened up new definitions that we were all humans, but not to be truly humanized and not to be true wholly again. It would be necessary to expose that, to share it, to honestly with another person. Frank6230, straight out of Bunno.
6230 out.